All right, we're live. Live. I'll give it the old obligatory 15 minutes to see who pops in. Got my coffee. Sorry, y'all. Was moving a little slowish. So, wait to see who we got up in here. Hop up in that chat. Let me know that you can hear me if you're in this joint. If not, like I said, 15 minutes, I'm out, man. I'm not going to sit here and look dumb all day. What we have. We're gonna talk about today. It's gonna be a plethora of topics. Why is my light doing that? All right, whatever. Probably a little sports. Just had the draft happen. We're definitely gonna get off into some fragrance. My annoyance with the fragrance industry right now. Yeah, I'm pretty much sure everybody's still feeling or is feeling the same pain. We'll talk about a little bit of the surgery stuff, a little bit of the health stuff, and then whatever the hell y'all want to talk about. So just waiting on folks to get in here. Still says there's 0 people. So we're going to get this shit until 12:45-ish, and I'm out because I got things to do. And schoolwork stuff to do. So, but anyway, sin of the day today. For folks that are watching this back on rewatch is Aqua de Parma, Blue Mediterraneo, Fico de El Mafe, one of my favorite joints. Has the fig leaf, maybe some nectar in it. I'm not 100% sure. I just know it has fig. Some bergamot. It's a summer banger. It's a hot weather banger. I wear it all the time. Jay, what's happening, fam? I wear it all the time. Just telling them what my sin of the day is. I don't know if you heard that, but can you hear me? Do I sound decent? Like it looks like there's like a shine or something on. Maybe I need to turn off this light. But yeah, let me know if you can hear me. Let me know what's up. No, turn that down. I feel like just turn it off. All right, that looks better to me. Turn it off. Hey yo, what's happening, fam? Yeah, y'all can hear me, right? Audio sounds good? Okay, cool. I was just telling what my sin of the day is. We always got to start it off that way. It's Aqua de Parma, Fico del Mafi. Don't sleep on Aqua de Parma, man. It used to be affordable. Used to be. And that's kind of one of the things that I wanted to talk about today. 1 million Royal. Love that Royal with that 1 million Royal, huh, Cam? It's dope from what I heard. I need to get into the 1 million house a lot more anyway. But water. Just can't drink coffee. But yeah. Anyway, y'all. Like I was saying before y'all jumped in. My bad. What the hell? Okay. Ow. Gonna talk about a couple of things here today. I knew I shouldn't have did that. We'll talk about little fragrance stuff. Get that out of the way first. Yes, sir. Ross Club, man. I'm a believer. God damn it. Okay. I'm a believer. You know what I'm saying? Especially the EDP. The EDP is dope. Like, what do you mean it works well with your personality, fam? Like you have to explain that in the chat. But yeah, Golf Club is dope. Like I said, especially EDP. Definitely good looking out on that one, man. I'm glad I picked that joint up. Oh, but since we're talking about fragrance, I'm gonna spill my coffee all over the place. I want to talk about. I wonder if y'all cats actually notice this too. We all know that the price of fragrances have gone up like stupidly. Like stuff that would normally cost $80, $70 a couple of years ago. These folks is asking for like 110, 120 for it. Like, for instance, some of the YSL joints, one of my favorite houses, we all know that. My absolute critique on them right now is that they're overly expensive. Like their pricing is stupid, but somebody's paying it because they're not changing the pricing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure globally the amount of getting or procuring the ingredients for the fragrances has probably gone up. You know, because of the pandemic and people are greedy, and they're trying to get as much money as they can. So of course, oh, I'm having problems with this and that. I'm gonna have to charge you extra. So they pass the cost on to us, and they have certain benchmarks they try to meet. You know what I'm saying? As far as like money, but yeah. But what I've also noticed is that the price of which probably should go hand in hand and does go hand in hand, even for like decants. Like the sites that I used to go to for decants right now are just charging just the stupid amounts for stuff I'm just not willing to pay for right now. You know what I'm saying? That's the main reason why I haven't bought any new decants or anything like that. Is like because why would I pay $50 for this when I can go get a whole fragrance? Now it may not be on the same level as this niche decant that I want to get, but hell, it's a whole there's value to me, and I'm my family says I'm cheap. I say I'm frugal. I kind of like have a cost analysis thing that just kind of goes off in my brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is to me, there's a weight system. Like, I got 10 mil of this over here, or 50 to 100 mil of this over here. To me, this one has more value because I get more out of it. Plus, there's a chance, like, if I get it, I can possibly sell it. So, which also doesn't happen because I'm a hoarder of fragrances. It's a problem that I'm actually glad to have. Anyway, but yeah, decants, and I think that's the reason. You're right, Cam. I think that's the reason why a lot of people are turning to the C words in fragrance because it's affordable. And again, you get people that shit on you because you do, and I understand. Everybody has their views on it, but for the most part, especially if you're going with a decent house, like a house that's known for quality versus quantity, a house that's known for trying to exactly hit that mark, you know what I'm saying? It usually turns out pretty good, and it was worth it. That's true. I do have boundaries with spending, except when it comes to women. They could get pretty much anything out of me. Don't use that against me if you see me in public, ladies. Pretty much can. Because I'm an idiot. Anyway, but yeah, that's one of the things I wanted to talk about was just like, I think everybody pretty much knows that that's happening right now, especially if you're in the community. Prices are kind of like ridiculous. I don't see them actually settling back down. Because most things when they raise the price, they usually don't raise it, lower it back down. I know that happens like with gas and with housing and rent, but like if you're paying $50 for a fragrance, in 2017, and now it's $100, they're not bringing it back down, but that's still a $50 fragrance. You know what I'm saying? That's what its worth was 3 years ago, and if you try to sell it, that's probably about as much as you're gonna get out of it. But yeah. Exactly, with the cost of living, it's hard. Unless you got it like that, and there's some people out there, they got it like that. I personally, I don't have it like that. Like I'm not hurting, but I'm not, planning on, yachting around the world or hell, even taking a vacation anytime soon because I'm paying for all this, medical shit. So, yeah, so. Most definitely, like dropping $300 on it when I can get the almost same wearing experience with the fragrance that costs 50, 45, 35, 25, 20. You know what I'm saying? When you start getting to that 20 range, 25 range, you like pushing the envelope. It's hard to find something dope there. Even with PV, Parfums Vintage, like that shit is not necessarily cheap. It's probably about what retail niche prices are, but it's a 1-for-1 and almost elevated. So to me, the value of that, I got Pineapple Vintage over here, and I got a Vintage $400 to $5,300 if I can find it in the gray market, or I can spend $100 and get their version of it, and it's better than this one. You know what I'm saying? So Um, I should have better, you know, you know, whatever. But yeah, it's better than that one. But so yeah, then they jack it up again. Exactly. So I don't know. As consumers, I think the way that we fix that is to stop buying, but it's also hard to get people to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because people have needs and wants, and they don't really give a damn about the collective. It's all about them. So it is, man, and it's worth the price. Uh, I've been telling y'all that for a while, man. Again, not a sponsor. They may or may not have been one of the ones that got my videos taken down. I don't think it was them though. I think it was the other house. But good shit. Like I've been thoroughly impressed and have enjoyed everything that I've gotten from them. My only critique for them, their their sales that they call sales kind of suck. But outside of that, like man, when they sent me like AB, they sent me like 10 carded samples. I still got those joints up in there. Still got about a fourth of my pineapple vintage up in there. Still got about a fourth of Interfuse. I got pretty much a whole bottle of Exalted and Musk. Um, so yeah, and they're a dope house, man. Like don't sleep on them. Check them out. Companies like Lattafa, Fragrance World. Well, this is true to a certain extent. I think the reason why I say that's probably not necessarily gonna happen, they will in the circles of people like us. Lattafa, Fragrance World, Armoff. Armoff is already kicking people's asses. Um, and whoever else you want it. In circles of people like Alexandria, Dua, in our circles of folks in the know, it will. But remember, the majority of the consumer base is folks that don't like aren't like us. You know what I'm saying? That don't collect, that don't care about notes. They just want something that smells good, that they could go and get quick fast, which is usually going to like a mall or some sort of retail box store and pick up as soon as they possibly can. So the reason why I say they probably won't until they get into those spaces, and even then they gotta have like sales reps out there pushing it. It's like, oh, you try to get that Sauvage, like you really don't want to pay 150 for it. Well, I'm from my mouth. Here's such and such. Check it out. It smells just like it. You know what I'm saying? Like you literally got to go kind of like like almost like a guerrilla marketing style, and just be in these stores, and they hit them up, and then they become just like what's it called? Now we're seeing their prices in the 120 range or whatever. But with us, yes, I do see that kind of being a thing. You got your folks that are just absolutely anti clones. They won't wear them, they won't buy them, and they'll shit on you for doing it. You got folks that are in the middle, which I think I'm in the middle. I like them. You know what I'm saying? I would prefer to have the OG, but if the OG is stupid crazy, I don't feel like paying those prices. And I'm gonna get a couple of joints over here and see which one fits my fits to my liking. Then you got the folks that are just I'll buy clones regardless. That's all I'm gonna get. You assholes can keep buying this and that, and I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Save a buck, keep that money in your pocket, man. It's smart. It's economical. It's like I want to smell good. You know what I'm saying? That because at the end of the day, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like I know there's some folks out here that walk around, with the nose up in the air, with a constant, hard on. Can I say hard on YouTube? I just did, but about the art of fragrancy, and it is an art, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? I've over the years, it is wild. Cheapies, yeah, I always got to keep the cheapies on it, but I think it's wild. What was I saying? Oh yeah, since I've gotten into this joint, that I've actually gotten to recognize different, perfumers, I have several favorite houses. Like it's a thing. Like the art of perfumery is something that should be adored and recognized, etc., etc. But you can't expect, I want to say normies. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a little weird, and I don't want to say civilians because we're not at war. Just I guess folks that aren't in the know to feel the same way, man. At the end of the day, what they want is to smell good, and they want to smell different than what they used to smell. You know what I'm saying? They might just buy that one, wear it every day, and then turn around next month and buy another one. So it's a utility. It fits a need. Um, so I think taking it a little bit farther than that, and I done totally forgot where the hell I was going with this, but y'all get what I'm saying, hopefully. But anyway, fragrance prices are crazy right now. Yes, shop the C words. Definitely look at some what people will be referred to as cheapies because you get great value out of those. Masoni Wave, the best $30 I never spent in my life, man. That joint is dope. It is pretty much a one for one to me. Again, got to preface that to me of Chanel or on Sport with a little something on the dry down on that back end that just gets me going. And you hump in the air or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna have to try to talk too much. So that's one thing I want to talk about. It is. Masoni Wave is dope. And being anti-clone is what it is, man. I get it. Like I get it. I get it. I hear the argument. Some of the points I agree with. When they say, they're still in it and the perfumer is effective, like, a lot of times the perfumer is also doing a clone too. So I'm just saying. They just don't put their name on it. Or it's not listed. You know what I mean? It's like, keep it on the low, man. I sold the same joint to them. That's what I would do. I would double up. I can't trademark what I just created. They can trademark the box and the name. They basically own that apparatus that it comes in. You know what I'm saying? They can't trademark or copyright the scent. So I can sell it. I can make the same scent to whoever I want to and get paid for it. What they do and how they market it afterwards is none of my business. Leave me out of it, unless you got something in the contract that says you can't. Then you don't, because you don't want to get sued. But yeah, agreed. I slept on it for years. It was one of those joints that was talked about like early 2016, 2017, along with Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Cologne, which will forever be a touchy subject for me because it's discontinued and I love that fragrance so much. And I hate the fact that I slept on it. And I didn't pay a lot for it, but I paid more than I probably should have had I got it earlier. Probably the same with Masoni Way, even though it's not bad. But it's definitely one of those joints you need to have in your collection. Stepping off of fragrance real quick, there was something that I wanted to talk about. I don't know what I'm paying attention to. This medicine's starting to kick in too, which is weird. It's early. They do. And honestly, I always said, man, let a brand, because there's brands out there by certain fragrance reviewers that I will not name, that's what they do. They recreate other niche and other joints and put it out on the market for under a different name, different bottle. If said brand ever step to me, that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let's remake this joint. And let's make it affordable. You know what I'm saying? Let's remake this joint. I don't need none of them fancy fucking I gotta stop saying that. I don't need none of those fancy bottles and caps. Well, maybe caps, but definitely need good atomizers. Um, put it out there, man, so people can afford it. Cause a lot of people miss that fragrance. I'm not the only one. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the only one that's looking for backups. Every time I see it pop up in one of the fragrance swap groups that I'm in, I see it pop up. It's gone within 5 minutes. Before I have a chance to grab my wallet and send the message, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those fragrances that need to be brought back, and I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? One of these days, that is my life's goal. Well, I got more life's goals than that, man, but that's one of them. So it needs to be brought back as a C word. And technically, it would be a C word because it's discontinued. What am I C wording? Doesn't exist anymore. So, but yeah. One thing I wanted to talk about real quick. I think we got a few people in the chat. If you can hear me, say what's up. Hit the like button, follow, subscribe, all that other shit. Damn, it was cold. They do, and I always miss like the joints that I'm looking for. Like when I see decants on the swap groups, hey, dude, it's like a fucking feeding frenzy. I gotta stop saying the F word. It's like a feeding frenzy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like chum in the water. Pause. Did I pause it? Anyway, I said chum, just in case anybody thought I said something else. Like sharks just when they come in, it's like you turn around for like 5 seconds, you come back, it's like, damn man, I wanted that. You know what I'm saying? But that's that's good for the person that's selling it, man. That's good for the community. Some of these decant prices are getting out of hand. As a matter of fact, you remind me, I'm gonna go check. There's one dude that I know of in the group that has like a database of the joints that he sells. I'm gonna go check him out. If it was a fence by. Oh wow. I mean, yeah, but that price is a little boy, if you got here with that Diddy shit, what is wrong with you, man? Yeah, that 130 is a lot. But I mean, again, man, I think we are kind of creating this market. Like me as not me as a reviewer because I'm not that popular. Like I got 514 subscribers, but in comparison to some of the other cats that do it, like I'm nowhere near them. So I can't say like me, but I'll throw myself in it since I am a reviewer. But us, and then like the community as a whole, and especially there we go, especially TikTok. Keita, I'm gonna hit you up, fam. What the hell with that damn comment? But especially TikTok, when they're starting to post that shit, like it's driving the market, and that's a good thing for business. That's a good thing for the brands. It's a bad thing for the consumers because they see it as being popular and it's almost instantaneously. It's almost instantaneous. There we go. When they raise the prices, like 1 week is this price and next week is that because it's been featured on effing TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So we drive the market, they drive the prices up, and people were buying it. So I don't know what point I was trying to make with that. I really don't. So I guess it's our fault. Yeah, that 130. Because I don't think I remember when Gentleman Reserve Privé first came out, I don't think it was that much. But 200 mils for 130. Hey, if you think about it this way, if you bought that for 130 Canadian, which I don't know what that kind of equals out to here. I know it's I think maybe slightly less here. I don't know shit how that works, but we'll say 130 US Canadian, whatever. And it's 200 mils, dude. You could have sold 100 mils of that 10 mil at a time in some of these swap groups. Swap groups are probably maybe like, I don't know, 25 to 30, maybe $40 a piece, and got your money back. plus some. You know what I'm saying? And still had 100 mils of the fragrance left over. So I don't know. I might have got it. I might have gotten that one and just and been like, okay, I'm gonna decant half and keep the other half. So I mean, you walked away because you knew, it didn't make sense for you right then and there. But in the grand scheme of things, I think for me, because especially since I know how to decant and I have decant supplies, I probably would have copped that joint, man, and just decant half of that. You're right. Yeah, the community definitely does put ourselves in it. But I mean, it's to be expected when anything new comes out and people love it, or there's a hype train behind it. Like it's the price is gonna go up. Like YSL Elixir, I'm waiting for the price to drop on that joint because I'm damn sure ain't buying it for what it is now. Hell, I might not get it in John Paul Gaultier Elixir gold bottle. I want that so bad, fam. And I was trying to get a decant of it the other day and it was sold out. I want that joint. I want that joint so bad. Y'all know how bad. You know how much I'm a John Paul Gaultier Lamel fan. Sold out. Like you said, we drive, and we move the needle. Okay, there we go. So about 43 bucks more. I mean, not 40 bucks, about 33 bucks more than bar less here. So hell yeah, I would have done that. You know what I'm saying? Especially at the price here. You damn right I would have done that. 200 mil. You know what I'm saying? I could decant 100 mils. I know how crazy these cats go for that joint, man. Put that joint out there, man. Sell them decants, and then don't get crazy and be like, I don't really want it. So I got 100 mils left over. I'm selling a partial for $85. So you made, $40 to $35 each on the 10 mils, and you selling the rest of the bottle. I'm just gonna turn around and go buy another bottle, or maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Just keep that 100 mil, or even 50 if you want to take it down to 150. It is. It is the hardest to find right now, and Louis Vuitton Meteor is hard to find in decants, at least in a decent size. Like, I don't want a 2 mil. Like a 2 mil is like a maybe one, maybe two. Uh, we all do it, fam. Understand? You know what I'm saying? Might be able to still find it for that, maybe even cheaper. But I would go if that's what you're gonna do. That's what I would do. But yeah, I can't find Meteor anywhere. Meteor. So there's a couple of joints that I can't find anywhere, man. Damn it! I said I wasn't gonna focus on fragrance this long. Yo, I wanted to talk about a couple of things. As y'all saw, my boy hopped in the chat. This is kind of gonna lean into it because you don't get that kind of support from all the folks you expect to. Keenan's one of the ones that's actually one of the ones I can count on in my actual life. I don't know how this subject came up. It might have been something that just popped into my head. Somebody might have asked me about like tips on getting started and shit. And I'm definitely not an expert at it. I mess up all the time. But I think one thing that's probably your golden rule that you should know if you want to get into like YouTube or any type of content creation. Don't expect support from the ones that you expect support from. Does that make sense? Like your family, your close friends, motherfuckers on I just said fuck so many times. Motherfuckers on Facebook that you know from like high school and junior high age. No, don't expect it. Not from them. They made for like generally for a little while. You know what I'm saying? When you first get started, it's gonna fall off. It's gonna taper off, and then your folks that really rock with you. FC, what's happening, family? That really rock with you will stick around and always be there. Those are the real ones. But the majority of your supporters are going to come from people that you don't even know. Got 514 subscribers. The majority of y'all I don't even know. Haven't laid eyes on. Maybe one of these days, maybe we can meet up at Sin Explorer or some shit. Or I've cussed a lot in this live, so hopefully they don't take it down. Meet up at Sin Explorer or something, man, and just hang out. My boy John FC is always in the building. Cam with just another fragrance fan page, which is wild that ended up in one of what's it called his videos. And there's a couple others. John, I said other John always comes through. AO's always in the building. Like I said, my boy Keenan, but we're family. He always shows love. But there's a lot of folks that you expect to show and be around and show support that just won't, and that's okay. Do not get mad at them. Do not, because at this point I'm telling you not to expect it. Like I'm telling you, B, she shows up all the time. I'm telling you not to expect it. So don't be mad at him. You did make an InGenSense video, man. And he thought you were talking about Jafar from Aladdin. Dude almost fell out. I was like, ain't that about a... It's like, my picture's right there, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody else was like, that's a fragrance reviewer, dude. You know what I'm saying? You really can't, and you shouldn't. But that's like one of the mistakes that I made initially coming into the game, is that I just figured that people that I knew, and I've known them for decades, were going to be the majority of the people that were going to show me love. And initially, a lot of them did, and then it tapers off. You know what I'm saying? And then some of them just didn't. Actually, I've had people, and this is just on Facebook, and Facebook is trash, on Facebook remove me from their friends list because I post nothing but fragrance videos on there. I don't talk about shit else on Facebook. Go on that and like football. Hey, when the Chiefs won, of course I had to talk my shit. And when my boys and the Burnt Orange were doing their thing, of course I had to say something. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, I'm not posting dumb shit. I'm not posting fights. I'm not posting food, which seems to pop up a lot on my... I like Facebook. I'm not posting anything other than fragrance and sports-related stuff. You know what I'm saying? Nothing personal. I used to be one of those people that had, soapbox moments on Facebook. Just different things, man. Nobody cares. And you're just entertainment for the lies when they see that you're in distress or whatever. Like, yeah, biggest hater is gonna watch you from the far, man. I live in Dallas, fam. Most everybody that's on my Facebook page, or my Facebook friends list are Cowboys fans, delusional Cowboys fans. So they hate the Niners, love the boys. They them boys every year until they're not. They're probably watching. I might be watching right now. I might get your ass in the chat. Talk about the Cowboys. But so yeah. So if you're starting out, you're thinking about making a page, then it's like all your people will tell you that they're gonna support you. Some will. Some will stay around. Some won't. Some won't even show up. And you need to be okay with it. Because it'll piss you off, you know what I'm saying, if you're not. Now, I'm just telling you this from, like, experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I went through. But I also am an equal energy type person. What you do to me, I'll do to you. You know what I'm saying? What you do for me, I'll do for you. I'm not going to put in more effort if you're not going to put in any. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I do that in relationships. I do that in everything. So... don't ask me to, hey, can you like, nope, sure did, sorry. Or just not say anything, you know what I'm saying, and move on about my business. You know what I mean? I'm petty as hell, so I remember everything. So I got it honest too, from my mother. But yeah, I wanted to bring that up because for some odd reason that's a topic that came up. And I don't know if I was talking to somebody about it or it was just one of those things that just randomly popped into my head. Right. I don't either. I don't care. I don't need my family to know what's going on with me, man. The ones that matter, they know. So I don't post much. And I was hesitant about the whole posting about my health journey, which is another thing I wanted to get into before the end of this shit. I was hesitant in even doing that, and I think I talked about it in the video. If you haven't watched that video yet, about my health issues and me having SADS surgery, is down there somewhere. I might link it after this joint is over. That's true. It was easier back in the days. So making the channel, but yeah, you really have to be. And I am about fragrance. I am about a lot of stuff, fam. I'm about politics, like, but I just know that, yeah, the folks out there ain't ready for that shit. Not what I got to say. Which I've said a lot on the podcast. If you haven't listened to We Ain't Found, you can check that out. It's still out there available. We're not recording any more shows, but it's still out there available. It will be for a little while. I don't know about next year, but it's out there now. And I said a lot of stuff on that, like politically, like politics and even like, you know, barbecuing and shit like that, man. Like, I'm passionate, but fragrance was that one thing that I had an absolute love for. I have an absolute love for all that, but I have an obsession with smelling good, and it comes to, because I'm gonna circle right back into what I was about to get into. It comes from being a big dude. It comes from the stigma and the what am I looking for? I know what word I'm looking for. I think it starts with an S. Other than stigma, but it comes from stigma of being big. People think you stink. People think you're sloppy. People think that you're uncouth, if that's the thing. And that's fucking farther from the truth. Stereotype, my boy. FC always come through, man. It ain't hitting it from the corner and shit. He beat you. He beat you, Keenan. That Diddy shit. But yeah, stereotyping you. Rosie boy, is that you? Anyway, let me answer your question, and I'll get back to what I'm talking about. Okay, my experience with Scentbird. Where'd I start? Because it might not be the same now. Okay, Rose, what's happening, family? It may not be the same as what it was when I initially started, and I think this was when Scentbird was like in the beginning stages. So now I think they have more niche shit. They have more, you know, exotic stuff. There was a problem with their distribution center and their shipping. A lot of months I didn't get what I ordered. A lot of months I didn't get anything. And then they would just like send me two. After I called them on it. I think it's dope for somebody who's looking to get into more of the collection side of fragrances, or just trying out to see what, you know, they like. $14 a month, you get one, you get to choose it. It's an 8 mil, which you'll get anywhere between 2 to 3, maybe even more wearings out of it. And then you can decide, okay, I'm gonna buy the big bottle. What I wouldn't do, or what I wouldn't suggest, is actually buying that full presentation from them, because they're almost close to like retail, if not retail. Fragrance Net has a subscription system. They have a subscription plan. It's the same price, and I believe it's 10 mils. And Fragrance Net, not a sponsor. They don't know who the fuck I am. I believe it's 10 mils, and I believe you can get niche joints. So I would check that out first, and then if you don't like it, rock with Fragrance Net. Scentbird. Do it for like a good 6 months. I even suggest maybe doing the one where you get, I think it's 3 in a month, so you can cut that down. You know what I'm saying? Also watch your boy, because I'll tell you what you need to buy. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, do Scentbird, but then, you know, get what you need out of it and cancel it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, try Fragrance Net subscription. See, my boy Jay said it's pretty solid, so
Try them. It's the same price. I think you either get an 8 mil or a 10 mil. So if it's a 10 mil, you'll get a couple of more wearings out of it. They're gonna have everything that you're looking for. Niche, your designer, your clones, your cheapies. They're gonna have everything you're looking for. Everything. Old school joints that you ain't seen in a while. All that shit. They don't have it. They don't have it. High karate, you want high karate? You can wear that. I don't know anybody who would want high karate. But if you want to wear it, wear it. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. Bro. Yo, my boy Jay, he wears Stetson. Hey Jay, you're not 60. You know what I'm saying? I'm just fucking with you. But yeah, Stetson used to be that joint that I used to get at Christmas time, man. I hated that shit. But I haven't got my nose on it in a long time. And I bet you it would suit me better now than it did back then. Because I'm older. So yeah. Check out it is, man. You know you love Stetson. But yeah, check out FragranceNet first. And then yes, if you still feel the need to do Scentbird, do Scentbird. Ooh, fam. You hitting on some joints. Okay. Let me Bath and Body Works for the ladies. This is strictly for the ladies. Quit buying those. I mean, I know it's convenient. You can take it. You can pop it in your purse. You use those like on when you're on the run, like you don't feel like just going through the motions and picking something out. Spritz on you, little misters that they have. That cost you like $15-20. Don't wear that as your regular, as your everyday scent, like or as your normal scent, because those shits have a lot of alcohol in it. Hey, the reason why they're so cheap or they seem inexpensive, they put a lot of alcohol in it. It doesn't last long on skin, and you're gonna run out through it pretty fast, and they'll have your ass back in the store buying 10 more. So to me, they definitely fleecing y'all on that. It's not worth it. Just go out and buy a fragrance that you can throw on. As far as the joints for men, I have had several, and I got one. Bourbon is sitting in the closet, and it's been sitting in the closet for a reason. It's cool. I like it. The performance is okay. I just think their stuff. I think I've kind of outpaced Bath and Body Works. Like I've moved on to like more, I guess, complex fragrances, and there's other joints that I can get for a lot. I mean, and they're not that expensive, so not even saying that. Like in a pinch, like if you just need something, because the men's section is like the women's is the whole store. The men's section is like this. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like there's a lot for you to choose from when it comes to do stuff at Exactly. They are. Like, and it's not even that. Is that they're fleecing the out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just a lot of alcohol, a lot of water in it. It doesn't last long. You're gonna keep spraying it every time you get in and out and go into this place, and then you're gonna like, oh man, I need to get some more. Well, you can either buy it for $25 or we got 3 for whatever it is. So they're kind of fleecing you with that, and they know it, and y'all just keep doing it. But you don't have a lot to choose from when it comes to the men's joint. I'm not gonna sit out here and act like I haven't in the past worn things from Bath and Body Works, but I don't suggest it. Especially for us, since we're in the Dallas area, fam. If we need something in a pinch, we can go down to Harry Hines. You know what I'm saying? And hit up Fragrance World. That's the joint I go to. I know Drew Down still goes to Vogue. You go to Fragrance World, go to Vogue, and then when you leave, get your little piece of, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what else they offering down there. Get your little, just kidding. But yeah, we have options. And I know a lot of places they don't necessarily have that, but there has to be like an outlet mall or something in the neighboring city or town, man. Go there. There's always what's the spot in the outlet malls? Perfumero, something like that. Perfume Emporium or something like that. Kicking my words right, mouth is dry. Medicine is kicking in. That's what happens. But yeah, go to one of them joints, man, and pick you up something. Versus going to Bath and Body Works. Unless Bath and Body Works wants to be a sponsor, then go to Bath and Body Works. Just that easy, baby. I'm a whore for cash. But what I wanted to get into real quick, because I feel like it's important. Talked about the stereotyping of big men and big people in general, how they think we're dirty and all that. Talked to you better than mine. It was full of. Boy, they be proud of them too, man. It's like, I just got this cashmere sugar from. I was like, I'm looking like. And she sprays it like you just get just nothing but that alcohol-y, just and I mean that's what alcohol is for in fragrance. It's for projection. But like also it evaporates, dries. So under that, all that is nothing. And then you're back in the store buying more. You know what I'm saying? The things we let go, fam. You know what I'm saying? I had to read the rest of that. Anyway, let me get this out. Shit. But yeah, so we talked about stereotyping, etc., etc. Which was gonna lead me into just reminding y'all to check out that video about my Sadie surgery and health journey and all that. But also, it's important for me to bring up because my doctor, my surgeon, Dr. Chen, wanted me to do this. Talked to him about it my last appointment, and he wanted to make sure that I mention this in my videos, and I'm doing it now, and I'll make sure when I make my next video, I'll mention it there. To definitely, if you're in the position like I am, to definitely do your research. There's several videos online for you to watch. That people basically tell their journey. There's doctors out there that do videos. There's places you can go to read up on it. That it's important to dispel some of these things that would scare people from doing it. Like, with any type of, procedure or surgery, there is a risk. Any type of risk that anything can happen, right? But with technology nowadays, those risks have been minimized, not completely taken away, but minimized. And you have to be one of those outliers for something to happen to you. Hell, who knows? I could be one of those outliers. And this could be one of the last times you get a chance, to speak to your boy. I don't know. Shit. Who knows what happens? But for the most part, everything is kind of routine and it goes as planned. And you should be okay. And it's important to put that out not only to everybody, but especially to African American people. And he wanted me to make sure that I said that because in our community, there's a stigma about it. There's a stigma about having the surgery. You're gonna get, certain looks. You're gonna get people that are 1,000% happy for you. 100%. Then you're gonna get people that are gonna have something to say. Man, that's something to say, man. Whether it's because they're jealous because they couldn't do it and they need to, or they're just assholes. You know what I'm saying? One thing is to not let that stop you, not let the fear stop you. You're gonna be scared. You're gonna be nervous. Do your research. Come up with questions. Ask questions. That's what I do. That's what I'm doing. I ask my doctor at least 3 questions every time we meet. I ask Dr. Chen 3 questions every time we meet. I think the last one was bald, like you lose hair doing the shit. I think I asked him about, what did I ask him about? I know the hair thing has something to do with it. It may have been something about working out afterwards, even though we've talked about it. It's something else. But I try to ask at least 3 questions, man, to research and look up 3 things that may be concerning to me. You're right. There shouldn't be a stigma, fam, but people, you know as well as I know, the reason why more people come out to have something to say when ex-celebrity, whoever that celebrity may be, don't you say Diddy, may be, are willing to celebrate that versus when, you know, they get an award or there's a new movie out. Like, you'll see people flock to negativity versus championing and celebrating the positive. So, I don't know if that's just a mechanism that's just built in people in the Western world or whatever. But it's also a little weird. But yeah, so don't let the negative, because you're gonna have somebody that's gonna have something to say, or say that you cheated because you did this. And honestly, like, that's a thing that I knew one of you motherfuckers is watching. That's a thing that yo, hold on, because the email just and I'll come back. Don't let me forget. You assholes with the whole SEO thing, man, quit sending me emails. I'm not sure how you get my email address. I guess it's attached to the channel. Quit coming to my Instagram page, sending me messages, man. I'm not purchasing your services, man. And then when you post or when you comment, like, you get blocked automatically. You get blocked on everything. I report you to spam on email, man. Like, if I wanted it, which I don't, I know where to go to find it. I know to go to Fiverr or whatever the hell it's called, or Upwork, and find somebody to do it for me, man. If you don't quit with it, you know what I'm saying? It's annoying. It's probably annoying to every Facebook, every YouTube channel that's under a certain amount or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, quit doing it. Like, it's not professional either. So stop. Anyway, yeah. So don't let it stop you. That stigma is what it is. People got something to say, let them say it. You're gonna be in a better position health-wise to live the rest of your life with little or to no other complications, man. And that's what I'm hoping for. Like, in all honesty, for years I said to myself that I didn't need the surgery. This ain't the first time that I've been looked into that I've looked into it. You know what I'm saying? But this is the first time I've actually started the process and finished it. Of course it is. But a couple of years ago, you know, my doctor suggested it, and he actually made me go down to the office to talk to the surgeon. And she came in, and this is what messed it up. She came in almost like how a butcher would look at like a slab of meat. You know what I'm saying? Yes, SEO MFers kick rocks, please. It's annoying. She looked at me like almost like a butcher, would look at a slab of meat. I'm gonna cut you here, I'm gonna cut you there, and I'm gonna cut you down here. Like, I was like, lady, this is literally your body, my body you're talking about here. So she's a little weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I almost felt like she got body somewhere. Like, she got body somewhere for real. So, man. So, that into that. And even for years from there, I was like, I can do it on my own. You know, X this, X that. Know how to lift, know how to work out. And for a long time, man, I was in great shape. You know what I'm saying? Still a big dude, but strong. We talked about the strong. You know what I'm saying? Practicing martial arts, all that shit, man. Back shit happened. Car accident happened, messed up my back, and then I re-injured it again. And it's been downhill since then. So in order to get it fixed, man, I have to. You know what I'm saying? In order to have a good quality of life, I have to. The surgeons do make a huge difference, man. Like, they need to have some sort of bedside manner. I don't have any problems with, like, you know, humor, because I'm a funny dude. You know what I'm saying? But, like, just being a weirdo, talking about how you're going to slice my body open, like, bam. You know what I'm saying? It's like, can we not talk about this? Like, but yeah. Anyway, I was gonna say, when this all started, I had a distinct vision of what my life was heading towards. A distinct vision of what I did not want to happen, and we've all seen this. You've been in a grocery store, Walmart. It was very off-putting. You've been in Walmart. You've been What y'all got up there, man? Canadian Walmart, uh, or any grocery store. They're walking down an aisle, and it's a big lady, a big dude in one of those carts, motorized carts. And they're usually in the middle of the aisle because they have to be, not their fault. And the crack of their ass is showing. That's not what I wanted to be, man. And I'm heading that way. Damn sure for a cane or a walker. You know what I'm saying? At 43 years old, man, like, cause the way my apartment is upstairs, the garage is downstairs. Gotta walk upstairs to get into the apartment. In order for my ass to get up into the apartment, I had to use my grandmother's walking stick. May she rest in peace. I love her. I had to use a walking stick to get up those stairs. That's what life looks like if I don't do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not having it. You know what I'm saying? Because I want, let's keep it up. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like the first half of my life, I didn't know how to live. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to live. All I did was concentrate on work and had fun from time to time. Man, this next half, man, I'm about to have a ball, fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna travel a lot more. That's a travel a lot more. Travel a lot more. I'm gonna do stuff that I can't mention on YouTube. A lot. Word. But yeah, I'm gonna start living life, man. I don't feel like in the first 43 freaky years of my life, man, that I was really living, man. I've just been existing, been paying bills and getting by. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what a lot of us do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're being responsible adults as far as what they told us we're supposed to be. And who does that work out for? Not us. You know what I'm saying? It works out for them. It works out for the credit card companies that we continuously fight to pay down, and they charging us interest for, and the car companies, or the car loan companies and the car companies. And it works out for entities. You know what, things. I can't talk right now because dry mouth, medicine, sorry. But it very rarely works out for the individual. You know what I'm saying? It's capitalism, baby. But yeah, I want to travel more. Maybe even live abroad for a little while. With a bride for a little while. Yeah. So this next half of my life, I want to live better, and I full on well know that, hey, I could be saying all this, and y'all, after I post my last post before I go into surgery, may not see your boy again, but it's a chance that I'm willing to take because I wasn't living before. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't living before. So that's what that is, man. That's one thing I want to talk about, man. If you feel the same way, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So don't be scared. Don't let the stigma, or what somebody that has no control over your actual life has something to say about it. And that might even be a spouse. Like, yo, the divorce rates after the surgery and people lose weight are fucking high, fam. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because you're used to the old person, and I'm a new person. And hey, I'm a new person, and I'm getting all this attention now that I wasn't getting. You know what I'm saying? So the divorce rates are high after this, man. Higher. A spike. You know what I'm saying? It happens. You know what I mean? Which I understand. I'm single, so it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? But people change. You know what I mean? Things happen. Like, if you're around people when this shit is going on, especially the first 6 weeks, man, like, you just kind of think about it this way. And if you're ever with somebody who goes through this, or you are somebody that goes through this, show that your significant other or people in your family this portion. Just think about it this way. You're used to something, whatever that may be. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll get back to that. I'll get back to it. Let me make my point, man, because I'm waxing poetic right now, man. Think about it like this. You're used to a certain thing. And we'll just use food, because this is what it kind of boils down to. You're used to being able to eat, drink, be merry, have the time of your life regardless. You know what I'm saying? Now imagine, through a choice of your own, that's taken away from you. Like, for the first 3 to 4 weeks, man, it's nothing but liquids for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a fucking attitude. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm gonna have an attitude. Like, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? You're used to certain things. And it's all about getting reacquainted or getting acquainted with what's the new norm and leaving behind the old. But that takes a lot. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of mental, fortitude and all that to keep, you know what I'm saying, keep yourself, you know what I'm saying. Oh man, she went to TCU, she ain't go to Texas, fam. I don't, anyway, but it takes a lot, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so just be aware of that, like, and be kind of kind to each other. Don't be afraid to apologize when you're an asshole, and you know what I'm saying? Just realize that that person didn't necessarily mean to say the things that they said. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Just if you're with somebody that's going through this, you're watching this later on, catch this last part. If you stayed around a whole hour to listen to me babble on, then yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, be kind to yourself. Be kind to the people when you can. Apologize when you have to. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap on you earlier, man. I'm just dealing with this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, divorce rates are high with the post-surgery, which is a shame, but it is what it is, man. You're a new you, and sometimes that new you garners attention that you didn't get before. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Them vials don't mean shit, man. You know what I'm saying, I guess. But yeah, that's one of the things I want to talk about. I don't really have anything else, man. Unless y'all got something. But that girl, listen, she's transferring to TCU to I guess, I don't know, boost draft stock, but I don't know. Hopefully, or wait it out, and then next year, prices, or salaries for the WNBA increase because eyes are on it now. So, and she's probably making more money in college than she would in the league. I stay tuned. A lot of football players do that too. I'm projected to go 5th round. That's X amount of money. Well, I'm making this in NIL. I might as well go ahead and use my last year eligibility and just stay. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the new world, man. I love it. Shit, I love NIL. I love the fact that we have this now in sports. A lot of old heads. Let's say old heads because these are cats that are my age are complaining about it. Like, why? A coach can leave whenever they want to. You know what I'm saying? Whenever they want to. And there's no there was no way for a player to go to. You know what I'm saying? Like, now what we have right now is something that's akin to free agency in pro sports. They're gonna put some guardrails on it eventually, but for right now, man, they'll take advantage if you can. You know what I'm saying? I know I would. Highest bidder, baby. What you got? What you got? I want a Lamborghini too. I said a lot of these cats get Chargers though, Challengers. That is like the official black dude car. Let me get a Challenger with a Hemi in it. Yeah. Some rims on it, cuz. In the system, we in business. But get what you can get, man. Leverage that because, God forbid, and who was that? There's a player at Rutgers, projected to be a high draft pick, I believe, and this was maybe 10, 15 years ago. Freak play, quadriplegic now, paralyzed. You know what I'm saying? I think lucky enough, there wasn't an insurance policy out for him that I think his family put out. If something happened to him on the field, they would be able to take care of his needs and also pay for his education. But I think Rutgers gave him his education for free. So God forbid something like that happens and these kids have nothing to fall back on. And y'all sitting there complaining about them being able to go wherever the hell they want to go, whenever the hell they want to go. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Coaches can leave whenever they want to, making multi-million dollars a year. Sark is getting, what, 12? He just got a new contract. 12 per year from Texas, or maybe it's 10. I think it's 10. 10 per year from Texas. Lane Kiffin, 10 per year from Tennessee. Saban was the highest paid coach in college football when he decided to bounce. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure DeBoer is getting somewhere close to that. Dion got a bag. Like, come on, man. I don't feel sorry for the teams when they get it. I haven't had it yet, fam. Surgery has not been. I got one more of my required visits for insurance next week, and then they submit to get approval, which I don't understand. That y'all had me jump through hoops. Now I got to jump through one last hoop. It's like the final boss of a video game. And then their final approval. So I'll know probably within the next week or so, or two. Most likely it'll be in a month. At the end of the month, as far as May is concerned, into May, beginning of June. So that's what they're shooting for. Maybe before that. So we'll see. But I'm definitely gonna let y'all know. I'm probably gonna go live afterwards too, while I'm still high, or whatever they got, whatever they put me under to go sleep. So be ready for that. You know what I mean? But yeah. So, but yeah, I don't feel sorry for the schools, for anybody, and the fan bases are the worst, man. The absolute worst. Absolute worst. But anyway, I really don't have anything else unless there's something y'all want to talk about. The Lakers pulled one out, but that's the only one they're gonna pull out. Looks like the Suns are gonna get swept. Is that today? I probably will. So we'll see. And just if I have my phone, I might not have my phone. Depending on where I'm at, I might not have my phone. So, but yeah. So Lakers pulled it out. LeBron is damn near 40 years old doing all this. Ain't gonna last long. Him and AD can't carry the team, and the rest of the team is kind of bad. Anthony Edwards is the new face of the league. He's the new MJ. Or LeBron or Kobe, whoever you want to pick. That boy is bad. That boy is bad. Hey, that boy is bad. And he's doing it on his favorite player, that boy KD. That's one of my favorite players too, because he went to Texas. And he can ball, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah, Anthony Edwards is that guy. If anybody had any questions about that, now you know. He is, because his love for the game and just like, it seems like life. Like, it seems like he just loves being alive, which is dope to see, man, at a young age. And of course, a man is a millionaire. I would be in love with life too. You know what I'm saying? But he's having fun. He's playing the game that he loves for a living and making a good chunk of money. And he's young. Oh, man. Good Lord. The boys probably don't have too much of a good time, though. But, yeah, man, have a ball. You know what I'm saying? But I look forward to see them going to the next round. The Nuggets are probably going to end that Monday. He does. He reminds me more of Jordan and Kobe versus being more in that LeBron team player aspect. You know what I'm saying? That boy is gonna take your heart away from you. And he's gonna snatch your heart out your chest and look at it like on some Mortal Kombat shit. And just, that's it, right? Okay. It's dead. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. I enjoy watching him. Carl Anthony Towns too. It's pretty dope to watch. Jokic, for all intents and purposes, is probably the best player in the NBA right now. He can literally do it all at 30 feet tall, which is crazy. Wama, if I said that right, I probably didn't. The boy in San Antonio is gonna be something to reckon with in years to come. And the NBA is in a good spot. I think the WNBA is gonna be in a great spot. We just had the draft for the NFL. My boy Worthy went to went to Kansas, which y'all don't know how happy that made me, man. And a lot of people were shitting on Buffalo for that trade. The trade makes sense for Buffalo. Now, what they do with it, what they did with the trade, I think they got Deion Coleman. He's dope. I think they got a lot of players that they needed to plug holes in. Wembanyama. Yeah, okay. Wembanyama. That's how you got to say it. Wembanyama. Okay, whatever. I think Buffalo made. I mean, of course, because my team got what I wanted them to get, who I wanted them to get. Of course, I like the trade, but I also think it made sense for Buffalo. You know, I get more picks to get what I want in this year's draft, and we gave up 2 picks. So yeah, so I don't think they should be shitting on Buffalo. What I don't understand is why they didn't get that on that 32 pick the next day, why they didn't draft AD. AD Mitchell, for those who don't know, somebody said something in the media anonymously about his character, which was further from the truth. Everybody who knows the cat, including I think Sark, said he's a good dude, good kid. He literally left the best college program in the NCAA to transfer to Texas to be closer to his baby, his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm sure he was making NIL dough at Georgia. Maybe not as much, maybe on par. You know what I'm saying? That had nothing to do with it. He came to Texas to be closer to his daughter. He seems like a good kid, and I hate the fact that folks can say shit anonymously and basically take food and money out of somebody's family's mouth. And when you do that shit, I think you shouldn't be able to be anonymous. They should put your name in the article. And I got a feeling I know who it is. I'm gonna go with Kirby. I'm gonna say it was Kirby that did it, or somebody in the Georgia program that said it to an NFL scout or exec, and then that exec said it anonymously. So that makes everybody involved, including the reporter, an asshole. So I'm glad he got picked up by the Colts. I was hoping that if he was still on the board, the Chiefs would grab him. I don't think he was. It was a good draft, man. It was a good draft for Texas. 11 players got drafted, which is the most in history, I think. And it's just a good draft all around, man. Like seeing some of these cats' personality. Xavier, God damn it, what's his name? The dude that I think that either the Jags or the Panthers picked up, Fournette, something like that. The dude from I think it was Louisville, the receiver. Absolutely hilarious. Deion Cole is absolutely hilarious. I seen a lot of folks on the Kansas City fan pages complaining that, X didn't sound super excited. It's like the dude's in shock, man. Like he's just realizing all his dreams, and y'all expecting him to like pull his joint out and just, you know what I'm saying, just go at it while he's on the phone with the coaches, and like my man's in shock. You know what I'm saying? Plus he pretty much knew it was gonna happen. So cut it out. You know what I'm saying? Quiet kid, he's reserved, etc., etc. But it was a good draft, man. It was a good draft. I can't wait till football season starts. We're about to get into the dark part of the year where it's just baseball. So I'll have absolutely nothing to talk about because I don't watch baseball. Anyway, y'all, damn, I went a little longer than I wanted to. I went a little bit over an hour, so I'm about to go because I got schoolwork to do. Yeah. So I hope y'all enjoyed, man. Hope it was semi-informative. We got to, kick it and talk a little bit. it'll be posted up so people can watch and circle through and take value of whatever they want to take value of in this joint on their own. And I definitely want to thank everybody that showed up in the chat and showed your boy some love. I appreciate every single one of you. We're gonna do this again. Like it's gonna be every other week. Well, maybe. So week 1 usually I don't have a paper to write, so it's easy for me to do this, even though I had like shit that I had to do and I still got to do it. And then week 2, 3, nothing. But I might try to post videos on those weeks. Then week 4 we'll do another live. So every other week, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So kind of get used to that cadence. But again, I appreciate every single one of you, man, for showing up and showing love like I always do. Without y'all, this channel would be absolutely nothing. What am I looking at? I love every single so however I say it, man. I love each and every single one of y'all. My bad. Y'all be easy. Yeah, I'll let y'all know. Y'all see it post. Like I'll do like I did last time. I probably need to just stick to 12:30. That seems about the time that I always get on. 12:30-ish. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying noonish. But I love every single each and every single one of y'all, man. Until the next time, like I said, this medicine is kicking in, is getting on my nerves. Fighting it this whole time. Anyway, until the next time, man, y'all be easy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your peoples. Don't let your peoples be funky, etc., etc. Follow me on my things, man. Y'all know what it is. Anyway, see y'all tomorrow. It's the end of the day. Y'all be easy. Peace.